Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Lecture number 11, beta. Last time we have discussed about the operating system, the types of interface in the class as well, or in the virtual class. We had discussed about the operating system, that what is the operating system and how many types are there. How many types of operating systems are there and how many types of interfaces are there. We had discussed about the command line interface uh, and the graphical user interface. As far as command line interface is concerned, we had discussed that command line in command line interface, we have to learn the commands, and in graphical user interface, we use the pointer and every function performs by clicking a mouse button or a joystick or any other type of device. We can perform many functions by clicking. Its GUI interface is with the graphics, so it takes more memory in the in your computer, and command line interface, there is no graphic in the command line interface, that's why it takes less memory, right? And fast to use. In this lecture, this is lecture number 11, fundamentals of operating system. We discussed about the types of operating system, right? We discussed about the types of operating system. The operating system can be categorized as single user and multi-user operating system, batch processing operating system, time sharing operating system, and real-time processing operating system. These are the four categories of an operating system, and we will discuss about it today, that what is the difference between these four among each other. Batch processing, multi-programming, multitasking, and multiprocessing almost same, and the single user and the real-time operating system, right? These are the types of operating system. Now we discuss about the single user operating system. You can see the diagram here that there is only a single user. It is the single user interface. Only one person can work at a time. Single user operating system means only one person can work at a time, and it is whenever the input is going through the input devices, it goes to the CPU, processing is done, it comes to the monitor and displays you the result as output. So this is the cycle from here to here. This is the cycle, a communication between a user and a computer, and there is only single computer involved in all the processing, right? So this is the diagram which clearly shows the user interface, single user interface. And I told you that interface is the environment on which you are going to interact with computer, right? In a single user operating system, a single user can access the computer system at a time. These types of operating system are commonly used. DOS for PCs and Windows 98 for PCs are the example of single user operating system. Like what we are doing right now, we are using single user operating system, that is Windows. We all have Windows, any version of Windows in our computers, and we are working on single user operating system. This is the environment of a single user operating system, that there is only a single user and a one computer, and they can communicate with each other, right? Now we discussed about the multi-user. Multi-user, there are many users. As you all know that multi-users means many users working at a time, right? A multi-user operating system allows multiple users to access the computer at the same time. The operating system manages the memory and resources among the various users according to the requirement. Linux and Unix are the most common examples of multi-user operating system. There is only a one server and all the workstations are connected through these server, right? When I explained, there was a lecture of types of computers, classification of computer, in which we discussed about the mainframe computer, micro, mini frame, mini computers, and supercomputers. I gave you the example of YouTube channel, YouTube. right? YouTube website has a mainframe computer because it has a huge capacity to store the data. ठीक, आई गिव यू द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ एनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, कोई भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जो काम कर रही होती है उसमें हंड्रेड्स ऑफ एम्प्लॉयज़ आप वर्क एट ए टाइम काम कर रहे होते हैं, तो दे ऑल हैव वर्क स्टेशन, दे आर नॉट हैविंग द सर्वर, दे हैव वर्क स्टेशन एंड दे कैन, इफ user 1 want to communicate with user 3 and user 1 is on the ground floor and user 3 is on 6th floor or 7th floor, is it possible to go and talk to them? No, it's impossible. So they are using a mainframe server through which they can communicate with each other. As you see that there is no CPU here, only the workstation, the monitor and a keyboard, mouse could be there, लेकिन जो वर्क स्टेशन है उसका सारा डेटा स्टोर होगा जाकर मेन फ्रेम में, ठीक है? सो ये तो कॉमन डेटा होगा ना, हम कोई कंपनी अगर काम कर रही है तो उस पे उसका कॉमन डेटा होगा, राइट? कॉमन डेटा मतलब अगर उसने कोई शीट प्रिपेयर की है तो वो शीट उसे यूज़र नंबर 2 के साथ भी शेयर करनी है, 3 के साथ भी करनी है और 4 के साथ भी करनी है। तो क्या ये पॉसिबल है कि इनसे डायरेक्टली कम्युनिकेट किया जाए? इसमें अगर स्टोरेज इनकी अपने पास होगी तो डेफिनेटली यूज़र 3 जो है वो आपके सीपीयू से कम्युनिकेट नहीं कर सकता क्योंकि उसका डेटा अलग है। लेकिन यहाँ पर मेन फ्रेम कंप्यूटर में सारा डेटा स्टोर होगा और वो आपस में शेयर होगा। इट्स अ शेयरिंग ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम, लाइक द यूज़र नंबर 1 और 4 कैन शेयर देयर डेटा with 3 and 2, right? So this is the multi-user operating, this is basically the multi-user operating system, and the examples of multi-user operating system is Linux and Unix, right? There you cannot use DOS and Windows in multi-user environment. In multi-user interface you cannot use DOS and Windows. There is a separate operating system, a different operating system used for multi-user environment, right? Now, what is the yes, it is also the multiprocessing operating system, multitasking as well. Okay, the difference between single user operating system and multi-user operating system. This is the points of single user operating system. A type of operating system that provides facility to only one user at a time. On the contrary, in multi-user operating system, a type of operating system that provides resources. I explained you the meaning of resources in the class as well, right? The resources and services to multiple user at a time, right? Single user, single task operating system and single user multitask operating system are two types. Simple, and this is complex, and in multi-user time sharing operating system and distributed operating system. Time sharing means one user can communicate with at a time, after that the second user can communicate, and distributed operating system are two types or some types. This is simple and this is complex. Single user, Windows, Apple Macintosh operating system, right? Example of multi-user operating system is Unix and Linux. So these are the differences between multi-user operating system and single user operating system. Now we come to the next category, that is batch processing. Okay, what is the meaning of batch? Batch means this is the you people are the batch of year 2020 and 21, class 9th, batch number 2021, right? Your 10th class is the batch number 2021 of class 10th, right? Batch is a group, right? A group of processing. General term of batch processing is used for programs that are executed with minimum human interaction, मतलब कम से कम ह्यूमन इंटरेक्शन, एक वक्त में बैच दिए जाएंगे, जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन दी जाएगी कि ये बैच कंप्लीट हो, लाइक ये काम कंप्लीट हो, तो देन द अदर टास्क ऑन द क्यू, राइट? This type of operating system does not interact with the computer directly. Each user prepares his job and submit it to the computer operator. Like each user, this is the main important line, each user prepares his job and submit it to the computer operator. The main function of a batch processing is to automatically keep executing the job in a batch. You'll see the diagram of it, then it will be clear to you. The benefits of batch processing are batch system can be shared by multiple users, right? So it is the multi-user environment. The idle is a free time, okay? The idle time, free time for batch processing is very less, like बहुत देर तक free computer नहीं रह सकता, एक के बाद एक job queue में होती है. Next job starts just after the current one. See the wait. See the diagram here. Batch processing, operator. These are the users, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the users. And they have given the jobs to the operator. And the operator assigned the job one by one. First batch, second batch, third batch, fourth batch given to the computer. Right, so this is the batch processing operating system that different users have given their jobs to the operator, and the operator assigned the job one by one, and all these jobs are in a queue, right? Are in a queue, so each job is performed before the first job is done. जब पहली जॉब कंप्लीट हो जाएगी ऑटोमेटिकली सेकंड जॉब का बैच असाइन हो जाएगा, सेकंड जॉब के बाद थर्ड जॉब का बैच असाइन हो जाएगा. This is what the batch operating system, batch processing operating system. In batch processing, same type of jobs, batch a set of job with similar needs, right? If I am giving the printouts, I have given the one file for the printing. Next, I have given the second file for the printing. All the printing jobs are in a queue. When the first job is done, the second job start automatically together and execute at a time. The operating system was simple. Its major task was to transfer control from one job to the next. It automatically goes to the next job. The job was submitted to the computer operator in form of punch cards. At some later time, the output appeared. The operating system was always resident in memory. You already know that the operating system always present in memory. Common input devices were cards reader and tape drives. I hope all of you have your notebooks to note the important points, and if there is any point missing by you, you can ask me. Am I clear to you all till now? I want your feedback, class. And if there is any question, you can ask. Mishal, Saim, Shayan, clear? Okay, time sharing operating system. This is the next category. Time sharing is a technique which enables many people located at various terminals. Now again, see that it is also based on the multi-user environment. Time sharing is a technique which enables many people located at various terminals to use a particular computer system at the same time, right? Multi-user environment. Keep in mind, from this point, we know that it is a multi-user environment. Time sharing or multitasking is a logical extension of multi-programming. Processes time which is shared among multiple users simultaneously is termed as time sharing. Like after one user, the second user is going to be active. The main difference between multi-program batch system and time-sharing system is that in case of multi-program batch system, objective is to maximize processor use, whereas in time-sharing system, objective is to minimize response time. Okay, see the diagram. Time sharing operating system, this is the CPU and these are the users, right? These are the users. The active link is user number, the currently working link is user number 5. The currently working is link is user number 5 and at the same time user number 6 is on active link, like after user number 5 user number 6 is going to join, right? It is a time sharing, like if this time user number 5 is sharing the time, after user number 5 user number 6 is the active link and just assign after the use of user number 5, after the working of user number 5, right? This is the diagram of time sharing operating system. From figure, it is clearly visible that there are 5 users. You can see around 6, right? Out of these, all user 5 is active, but user 1, 2, 3, and 4 are in waiting for their turn, and user number 6 is in ready status. You can see user number 5 in working mode, user number 6 in active link, and user number 1, 2, 3, and 4 are in a queue. After user 5 utilizes its quantum period given assigned period, the control moves on the next ready user, as in case user 6. The control moves to user number 6, right? As the user number 5 finishes or complete its time, the control moves to user number 6. And now user number 6 will be the working user, and after user at the same time there must be another user in the queue. For next stage, user 2, user 3, user 4 and user 5 are in waiting state and user 1 is in ready state, right? They are 2, 3, 4 are in waiting state, and user number 1 is in active, works as an active link ready to be in the queue. Is it clear? Time sharing, it's clear to you all?